mine right here.
Oh, I didn't get it.
It's right over here.
Oh, I got it. Tim didn't even.
You got it. I made it. You get it.
Oh, because
I buy, you fly.
Well, then you do the intro while I go get some.
What intro? I don't know what I'm doing.
So what is this?
We're doing a review. It's Cars and Coffee with Ryan and Tim. Cars and Coffee with Ryan and Tim. Special. And we're doing a review on some cars that were, how do you call that? Oh, what's the word that's used? Slammers.
Slammers. So
these are slammer cars that have been created, made, customized.
So we have a couple of 3 different cars we're going over, all by Sarge HO Customs.
Sarge HO Customs.
So if you like these customs, you can check them out. We'll have a link down in the description to Sarge Facebook page because they're all for sale. They're all runnable, so you can race them. We will not be racing.
That's the one thing before I didn't realize, and Brian didn't realize that too, that these are runnable. You can race these.
So that was the first question I had. So real quick, coffee. Who actually donated the coffee? This is a sponsor.
Well, actually, it was James Murray. He always provides me with coffee. Actually, he provided me with a coffee container.
A coffee container?
He sent me coffee. It's called Death Wish coffee, which is pretty good.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's very good coffee. Well, that's
strong.
not Death Wish. This is the container that I got. He hasn't sent me any updates, but this.
Oh wow!
This has, look at those. Those are espresso. I can't name the brand name, but those are espresso beans.
That's why I like it. I like espresso.
Actually, I think a French roast, but you can see how it's glazed, nice and oily and shiny.
Very good.
That's why I like my
this
coffee.
Is Cars and Coffee with Tim and Ryan.
And this was sent by James Murray, Cars and Coffee. And then you put this back in here, pushes the air out.
Takes the air out.
Cap it.
Cap it.
Don't put it there; it'll melt. Just put it right there.
Sure, that's not.
Actually, I should put that in front of the phone number.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I can look it up.
Cars and Coffee.
Cars
Coffee. Get it? It was his idea with the name.
Oh, I think it was yours when we were.
I don't remember.
It wasn't my idea.
It wasn't my idea.
Listen,
it might have been.
You're gonna yeah, this was not my idea at all. But I thought it was a great idea by Tim. So we have 3 cars we're gonna review. It's a Rusty 57.
Oh, wait, you're gaslighting on me. It wasn't. Don't tell me that it was my idea.
You're the one that learned this gaslight word. Now he's trying to use it all the time.
It's because what you're doing with it's a colloquium for trying to switch reality.
This will keep the coffee warm. Is that why? That's smart.
Now see how he's flipped. He's going to another.
So we have the C Rusty 57 Chevy.
That is amazing.
That's the first one we'll probably go over. We'll save the best for last, I think. So this is a Rusty resin body. You can get this body actually at 660slots.com. So that's where this body. So we were talking
660slot.com.
Slots.com, yeah. Because remember you were asking when we first pulled this out of the package, where did he get this from, or how did he make this?
Correct. Yeah, the body itself.
Yeah. So the body itself, which is the top portion of it, the actual car.
Okay.
Is from 660slots.com resin body. I'll put the link in the description. So
yeah, put the link in. Why is it called 660 slot?
Just like ProTinkerToys.com, which is who's doing this show. This is a ProTinkerToy.
He does incredible work. The first thing that struck me was the texture, the overall texture. I mean, besides the coloring and the aging, but the texture that he applies onto the actual the plastic itself, and that's what struck me. It just has that rustic. You can feel it. You can. When you walk into a barn or something, yeah, you can just feel that rusty. You blow on it, and some of the rust would come off in the hood. So that's the first thing that struck me was the texture.
And it's realistic too, like in the right spots. You know how some people complain about the Tinker truck not being in the right spots. Do you think this rust or patina is in a good spot?
I do. I think that the overall composition of it with the roof. I mean, it reminds me of going into my grandparents' barn and seeing Grandpa Ralph's old car back in there, and you wanted to do something with it. You wanted to go right to sanding it down or cleaning it up, and beautiful job. And then the coloring. After I looked at the texture, the coloring itself, that underbody, I think that's like a green, and then the red tint over top, or the patina. I call it patina if that's the correct term.
You can even feel it, like you were saying.
Yes. I didn't want to touch anything, but yeah, feel. I want to know what the heck is this monster thing? Why is it so big?
So that is an MWN resin scoop. Scoop. It's a hood scoop. It basically gives it more airflow to the engine.
Really?
Yeah, that's what
So if I took my Chevy Sonic and cut a hole in it and stuck a scoop on top, it would help my car run better?
Well, more airflow.
More airflow.
Potentially. Depending on where your air intake is.
Oh.
This one's through
is
the
that,
top.
So that is directly connected into the air intake?
Yeah, the air.
It's not just drawing air into the whole hood area.
No, it's.
All right.
But these are also drag cars too. That's what this drag bar on the back is for. So it's supposed to shoot straight forward as quick as possible.
Oh my, yeah, look at that.
So let's see if it. Okay, so you got it up right now. So that is using the new I-Wheel 4-gear chassis. So that's an I-Wheel 4-gear chassis. We sell the I-Wheels. They're a little bit harder to get. It's like a.
And what do you mean by I-Wheel? Because they're thin?
No, the white chassis
Oh,
is
right
an
here?
I-Wheel chassis.
Oh, gotcha. Like our new Looney Tunes is green.
Green.
Has that fluorescent green. Okay, this is
So
white.
so out of 48 cars, you'll get 2 white I-Wheel cars. So out of 48, you'll get 2 of them. So it's very rare. 2 out of 48.
Look at those wheels on there.
It uses the Pro Track Star wheel set. That's
ama-
why these wheels look a little different. So those wheels are Pro Track Star wheel set.
Well, that's
then,
why when people think, when they look at it, it doesn't really race. But if you push down on the spring here, you can see the wheel is going to make contact with the road.
Yeah, it's
So it doesn't.
and those are Viper silicone
Viper silicone.
tires.
Look at those.
Viper silicone tires. So very, very narrow front ones, very little, and then you got your back slicks basically on there, and then you got your drag bar or your drag wheelie bar.
That's beautiful. He just did it. I mean, even the inside underneath looks beautiful.
And that wheelie is Old Roy's wheelie bars. That's where that came from, I suppose.
The way he's placed that in there, constructed, he's even got his name and the year it was done.
Oh.
2020.
Oh, that's cool. We put the
Name and the year it was done.
on the inside of the body.
Yeah.
And then if you want to race it, you put your pin right there. They actually store them without the pins in them, I learned. So they look better when they're sitting on their block or they're inside their case. Like
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, it's not tilted or leaned back and forth.
We were wondering that when we first pulled it out.
Now this almost looked like it was clear, but these are windows. These are actually windows.
Oh wow, that's super clean if you can't even see it.
That's when I looked at it, I was like, thought I was just looking under there with no window, but there's windows
There is.
all the way around. Beautiful window job.
That's a very nice car.
And look at that. He's even got one of the headlights is darkened out or blown out. The other one's clear. And just the little
Oh, that's
the
cool.
front area there. That is awesome. Now what's with the sides here? What are those things right there? As far as a car, those little tubes on the side, like airflows or something.
It's got to be something to help with the airflow. But I'm not necessarily sure. Maybe somebody, if you comment below, we'll put a close-up of that in this shot, but be sure.
I just can't get over this front thing, that scoop. I mean,
It's so big.
That's a deer sucker upper.
So
I
big.
put one on the front of my Sonic, then I wouldn't worry about the deer. I just turn on the sucker and it'd scoop it in. Now what is the name of that car again?
So it's a 57 Chevy.
57 Chevy. I do like that back end too, with the wings back here and the light white here. 1957 Chevy.
And you can go to Sarge HO Customs. You can see all of his work in progress and process.
Oh, I saw his
Everything's for
website.
sale.
It's amazing.
Very nice stuff.
He breaks it down on how he does it and how it's worked out. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. What's fascinating too is the word slammer. Now what's the slammer, where does that come from?
So if you take a normal car,
Right? A normal car, take a normal car.
so here's a normal, and this would be a good example. We'll kind of go over it when we get to the pickup truck, but you see how high this pickup truck sits?
Yes. Oh yeah, clear as a bell.
So that, but slam pickup truck, much closer. Like they slam it.
That's
down.
what I want to get to. So they slam it down, but he doesn't literally slam it down. It's just the idea of slamming down.
Exactly.
So kids have cars like this. They have a button, and they push that button. And when I see a car that's up high, and all of a sudden it goes, like the one in, was that in Napoleon Dynamite when those kids drove up, and then they dropped the car down. That's called slamming.
That's called, there's something else where you jump the cars up and down, you know, where they have the air shocks and stuff.
Oh.
But it looks like this. Okay, so this body is a 4-gear chassis. It looks like he's created an attachment for the wheelie bar. Alright, so the wheelie bar is not attached to the chassis. It's attached to the body. So how is this chassis attached to the body?
Wait, a screw. I thought I saw a screw.
So there's a screw in the front that's going down into the body.
Correct.
And then through the chassis to the body. And it looks like there's just one attachment right in the front there. That screw right there.
So in other words, that's attached there, and this part right there, the screw there, this goes to that section there, that little blue thing.
But that's not attached to the chassis, see?
Not a chassis?
See how it moves independently from the sway?
Oh, correct.
From the wheelie bar?
Well, it's got to be attached somewhere. Oh no. Oh, it's just the pure force of this one. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Which Sarge, check out his website on Facebook. If you have any questions, definitely direct it to him. We're going to do the Christine next, though. We're saving that one for last.
yes. Christine next.
Woof. All right, the Christine. Let's go over that. This is the Christine.
Look at
It's
that.
a Resin Fury. M2 Diecast donated the glass. So M2 Diecast donated the glass. So thank you very much.
What do you mean donated the glass? You mean the body? What do you mean the glass?
M2 Diecast donated the glass.
The glass. The glass of the windshield?
It's got to be, right?
Or the glass of the. I'm not touching that. Oh, we can't get underneath?
Oh no, we can. It's really neat. It's
Oh,
a magnet.
oh, wow.
It's cool, isn't it?
That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty stupid of me. All right.
It's a CMC resin blower. Obviously uses the Auto World 4-gear chassis.
Yeah.
ProTrack Star wheel set, so the same wheel set that we had on the last ones. And then it's using the M2 jewel case modded to hold down for display, which is, he's put 2 little magnets here, which is really neat. It holds it down into place.
I like that idea.
Does a good job.
Now, this is not white, so this black is called a.
That's just a normal 4-gear chassis.
No more 4-gear chassis.
Well, this one has the white. You can see it's just a different color resin they use in the plastic.
Boy, that enamel coating on there, whatever he's done to it, is gorgeous. And
Sharp, clean.
Yeah, what's with the speckles too? How do you? What's the term for that? Or the speckling, or the? It's just beautiful.
Kind of has a shine to it.
Yeah, but look at all the gold in there underneath the red. I mean, what's that called? The speckling. Is it speckle?
I thought you would know, not me.
No,
Because you have paint.
I paint, but not. I don't paint speckle.
Because you see it in real cars. It kind of looks like
that's
that.
beautiful. The coloring on that, it's just.
It's got those same things.
Now, does he air spray that? Airbrush it?
This has got to be like a straight exhaust.
Oh, God. Oh, right. Okay, I see what you're saying with those pipes.
Yeah,
coming out.
but there
That's
is-
true.
it's gotta
No,
be.
because I got them on the other.
It's got to be a straight
Yeah.
pipe exhaust of some sort to give it more noise, I would assume. But hot rodders or dragsters, they would know more than
I
I.
like that line going all the way down to the back fin, keeping open.
Very clean.
Oh, it's beautifully done there. And then the back. Ooh, wow. What's that little?
Parachute, like on the Tasmanian
really?
Devil? I don't know.
No,
I
it's
assume.
got a connector there. You mean that goes so fast they have to parachute to slow it down because it's a drag car?
That's how fast this is. I don't know. I'm guessing on
It
this.
doesn't say anything on the notes.
Looks like a parachute, doesn't it?
I mean, a bag that you deploy.
Right. There's even a little like you were mentioning, a cable that's going to it.
Inside the trunk of the car, so when
Gotta
he hits
be.
that button,
Gotta be. That
and then
brake.
that's the scoop up front, the air scoop. Hope we get a close up of that, how he put that together, and then the little line that goes right down into the engine and below. the detail is just beautiful. Just every place. The windshield wipers, the gas cap, the back of the lights, the fender. That's actually pretty sharp looking. I just have to get used to the scoops. They're so big. Obviously, you're not looking around and being careful how you're driving down the street because this is not a street car, right?
He's going straight, I bet.
This is a...
Imagine hitting a pothole with that car.
Now with those wheels. Make sure my teeth are in.
And then you just attach the...
What are the do you have any other notes there?
Just that. There are no other notes. We do have the date on there, of course. Sarge, 19.
2019.
Very nice. That Christine's
Beautiful.
nice. Christine's a very popular car.
Is it really?
Yeah, we sold 1,000 of them, maybe more.
But not this.
No, never this one.
The Christines themselves that I see when I ship. Okay.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Nice custom case too.
I'm gonna move that away because the heat's coming right across you. I don't want anything to melt.
Uh-oh, that pipe's melting. All right, and then the final one we have.
I like these little containers that he puts them in.
They're very sharp.
It's magnetized,
Yeah.
Look at that. That's clever how these guys. Set up on there.
And you can see the difference.
Yep. Wow.
So-
Now, did he take one of our bodies? Is that where he bought this from us? And then slammed it.
Slammed
I like
it.
that.
Bam!
That slammed
Bam!
Slamming.
Bam! So I think the most of the work is, so we got the new out of the blister pack truck,
Yeah.
shaved the inside for chassis clearance.
Is that what he did?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
So here's our chassis. This is our truck. He shaved this out. We'll be able to see it in a second.
I'm not taking that off.
No, I'm not either. Post mounted for Jag's DR1 chassis. So Jag's DR1 chassis. We do want to get Jag chassis in our shop eventually. We've been working with them. They're a great company, so check out Jag, and we'd like to be able to carry them sometime.
This baby's ready to run.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that. It's got the pinhole and everything.
Vroom. And it still sits so low.
Now,
Even-
this is a drag strip car, though, right? This is drag stripping. It's not like...
No, you can race it on there, I
Oh, you
imagine.
can?
Post is mounted to Jag DR1 chassis.
All right.
ProTrack Evolution wheel set, silicone reels, and then modded I-wheel cube with original art from Blister.
Oh. Yep.
So that's what he did with the case, which is really sharp.
Look at that.
And then you can see the difference in the chassis. 4-gear
Oh, yeah.
to the Jag.
No, there's no magnets in here, correct? Or how do they, where the magnets place?
These might be hidden because I think that's like a high-performance chassis. Those.
Is it? Okay. I'm learning.
Well, yeah, and you can feel the magnet when you put
When
it
I
on
put
that.
it down there, yeah. So something's in here.
Obviously, we're a huge fan of the truck. I mean, no matter what. I mean, it's got our logo on it.
Oh, the logo's beautiful, especially the lettering at ProTinkerToys.com right there on the bottom. It's like so finite, smooth. Look at the heat is warping the board. This was flat when we first started.
You think it's from the heat,
Oh
though?
yeah, it is coming across.
Now you can really see the difference though in how lowered it is. And
That's
it's
cool.
crazy how low it is. So pick up one of Sarge's custom because I think they're just very, very sharp. They look great.
Oh, absolutely. They're
Mhm.
beautiful looking cars. Now he customizes, like if I sent him a body and a chassis and then...
I think he just does what inspires him, and then
Okay.
he just sells what he's inspired to create.
So they're his own personal customized vehicles.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He doesn't commission other...
He might do some commission. Definitely check out his website and see if he does commissions.
I just was curious. So but he himself comes up with these ideas and plays with them. So we got to ask him if it's possible to race or one of these, maybe get two of them. I hate to Oh, I know. I don't want to race them actually because I don't want to nick them up.
Because I did ask. He said, please don't install guide plins and run them.
Okay, that took care of that question.
He's like, you're welcome to test them with the 9-volt thing. That's what I was looking for, but I couldn't find where I put mine.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
what you're looking for, the battery? All right.
He doesn't even race them.
But people could.
But he takes them to shows, yep. Fresh new cars, because they're really show cars. I mean, these are, you could.
All right.
And he just does one custom at a time. You know, he does more than one, but
These are just turned out really nice. I like the variety and coloring.
yeah, we got our delivery truck, pristine, and then this 57 Chevy rusted out, kind of your barn find. Really sharp cars. Definitely check them out. And that was another episode of
Cars and Coffee
with Tim and Ryan.
Tim and Ryan. Or Ryan and Tim. It's Ryan and Tim. You always go with, is the R before the T or the T? You always go through the alphabet.
Tim and Ryan.
RST. No, it's RST, so it's Ryan and Tim.
Oh, RT. Cars and Coffee. RT Cars and Coffee.
R&T with Cars and Coffee. Or Cars and Coffee with R&T. Oh boy.
That's another great episode.
Another great episode. All right, thank
Thanks.
you very much for watching. Any questions? Hit us with the link and or email.
Hit like, subscribe, notification bell. We'll see you on the next time.